What is up, everybody? Back again with a long-awaited, or perhaps not-awaited return to the LTA Movie Club. I guess an explanation is in order, and a lot of this is going to seem like a cop-out, but I don't care. Two things happened, and I stopped making LTA reviews. Well, three things. One, there was that one video, and it may have only happened one time, I'm not sure, but they put a little disclaimer at the end, make your videos short. I can't do that. So I kind of was a little hesitant to jump back into it because no one's really going to watch it if it's long and rambling, and that's the only thing I know how to do. So I didn't do it. Two, life happens. My car broke down and blah blah blah, and things happened, and yeah. You don't want to hear about it, you don't really need to hear about it. Either way, didn't really have time to, get on the strict schedule that the movie club needs me to be on. And three, the movie club movies were shit. That's the biggest cop-out, because unfortunately, this whole thing was a process of me just getting into the rhythm of reviewing and everything like that. And like everything else in my life, I kind of quit early. But the review selection, or the movie selection, sucked ass. And it was predictable, everybody fucking loved Jarhead, even though that's a piece of shit. And everybody hated Rubber, even though that's a pretty cool movie. And, they have crap like Sex Drive. And I think the latest one was Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which everybody was like, oh, it's fucking awesome. Just like the stupid book. And I don't get it, yeah, girl shoves a dildo up a guy's ass. I was bored to tears by that movie. Now the David Fincher one, maybe, but that's a tangent. Either way, nothing has interested me with the movie club movies, really. So I kind of waited on the sidelines, waited till it got a little better, and I waited, and now it's time. This week is the best triple threat of LTA movies, probably ever, definitely in a long time, but starting with The Thing, because Jesus, I know, don't give a synopsis, nobody needs a synopsis, but basically, if you haven't seen The Thing, Snake Plissken, before he got his eye patch, is stranded in Alaska with all these other motherfuckers, and some alien thing is there and starts taking the place / looking like everyone else except Snake Plissken, and shit hits the fan, and they gotta burn people, and Snake Plissken does what he does, and you don't really see it, but it's implied that, as he is wont to do in life, he escapes from Antarctica. So that's the basic premise of the movie. Follow my old / timeless review process. Likes, dislikes. What did I like about The Thing? Snake Plissken. Fucking awesome. I don't think they quite captured his character from Escape from New York. I assume he would react that way around aliens, but I'm not quite sure. This is also a like. Goldie Hawn was not in The Thing, which is great. Anybody knows Snake Plissken is always fucking dragged down by Goldie Hawn. So it is, but no, Kurt Russell, fucking phenomenal. For my generation-ish, he's one of those seminal action heroes. Now, people may not see that anymore, but it's definitely true. So, he's awesome. Got to the lack of Goldie Hawn. Okay, Wilford Brimley and his diabetes. Moving on. Keith David is in this movie. Now, if you don't know who Keith David is, watch the movie or watch any other movie featuring an African American, and you'll probably see Keith David. or recognize his voice. And in this movie, Keith David plays Keith David. It's pretty phenomenal. It's like a movie within a movie. And he's great, you know, reacting to the crazy shit that goes down, and just Keith David. You know, can't hate on him. So I liked Keith David. A little more serious note. The Lovecraftian elements to it all, and I'm not talking about the sex shop. You know, H.P. Lovecraft, all-time greatest horror writers, or one of them. If you watch this film, it is very much in the vein of In the Mountains of Madness. Obviously draws some cues from that and a lot of other kind of Lovecraftian ideas. Definitely cool, definitely better if you're kind of keeping an eye out for it. What I really liked is that, pardon me, John Carpenter, you know, took this movie, and this is not necessarily a wholly original concept. It is a remake, and now they're doing another remake with Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and I'm not too crazy about that. But anyway, he took this concept and totally redid it, and made it a completely unique movie. Now, I like the original thing, or the thing, but it is completely different from what Carpenter managed to do. I guess that's a like. John Carpenter is just fucking great. Even his shitty movies are better than most of the movies that you clubbers say are awesome. And yeah, pretty much anything John Carpenter does is worth at least watching one time, which is more than I can say for pretty much any Michael Bay. Well, no, The Rock is pretty cool. Pretty much more than I can say for any Brett Ratner movie. So there's that. Love, really dig the practical effects, the character, well, not character, the creature designs. The fact that, you know, this movie, as far as like CG, didn't really have it. You know, it was all maquettes and models and just fucking great. They really need to get back to that. I think I said that in another review. They need to get back to practical effects. The CG, while it can be awesome and it can be a great tool for movies, detracts from it. You need some of this in a movie. So dig the shit out of that. Phenomenal soundtrack. Holy shit. Ennio Morricone. Yeah, basically, if you've ever watched a spaghetti western, or the man is a god. He every soundtrack, every score that he makes, for you younger kids, if you know Metallica, maybe that's still a little too old, but if you know, humor me, you know Metallica, and they had a album S&M, where they were with a symphony. They did a track called Ecstasy of Gold that was written by Ennio Morricone. So yeah, you know, Metallica approves, so you should too, even though they're a bunch of douchebags. That really wasn't a good one. Good, Bad, and the Ugly. There you go. Even if you haven't seen it, you know it. Anyway, God, this is more rambling than usual. Let me get to the dislikes. Cut this off pretty quick. I don't dislike anything about this movie. I don't. I love The Thing. I'm not, you all stupid fucks. Anyone that doesn't like this movie, I can't talk to you. You know, if you're subscribed to me, unsubscribe if you don't like The Thing, because you're an idiot, and you're bringing down the collective IQ of everyone watching your videos or everyone associating with you. This is great horror, thriller, sci-fi cinema. In a way, with aliens, and, you know, this is the seminal classic. You know, it hasn't been topped. It won't be topped. The review, or I'm sorry, not the review. The remake, sure as shit, won't top this movie. that's about all I have to say. The next couple movies are what? Clerks and Pulp Fiction. You know, keep it up, movie club. I mean, keep picking the good movies. Don't go back to Sex Drive and all this stupid, lame bullshit. Not that you necessarily see or want to see more of this face and this but if you do, you know, rate, comment, subscribe, suggest good movies. I saw some dumb shit recommended Resident Evil for everyone to review. I don't concur with that. I'd rather poke out my eyeballs, and I may do that on camera. So, either way, thanks everybody. Good to be back-ish, I hope. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.